September 12th, 2023 will go down in wrestling history as the day that a McMahon finally has not owned the biggest wrestling company in the world, the WWE.
What?
Steph was robbed. WWE would now officially be owned by Endeavor, at least 51% of the company, and it's incredibly bittersweet. You could say what you want about the McMahons, you could say what you want about Vince, you could say what you want about everything. That family made wrestling. And my God, they are great entertainers, they are great storytellers, and fantastic businessmen and women. That whole family is special. Especially Vince McMahon. That man took a regional promotion back when territories were the way of the world, and he took it and he made professional wrestling global to the point where he ran the scene. He is wrestling. And he took that company, that small regional company, built it to what it is today, and sold it for billions of dollars. And even though things won't be fully run by Vince and Triple H, and they kind of will be in this weird duo of whatever they have going on with power struggles and egos, there's a third party that actually does have say if they truly wanted to, because they own 51% of the WWE, which kind of concerns me in a way. And even though Triple H lately has been cooking and he's been doing everything he can to make the best product that there is, and he's been doing a very, very good job, the fact that there is a third party that can say and do things and really they have the final say in everything, I'm not a fan of that. And even though they did some type of gentleman shake where Vince is in control or Triple H is in control, they're not. Could this be a bad thing? Yes. Could it be a good thing? Also, yes, but only time is going to tell. And some of you are wondering probably, why am I even talking about this? And simply for the fact that since I was little, I loved the WWF. I love the WWE. I watched it religiously as a kid up until I was about 10 or 11. And then it started getting a little corny because I was like 2005, 2006, where I was like, this is, I don't know. This isn't really for me anymore. But I grew up really at the tail end of the Attitude Era. I grew up watching I was religiously watching it from 2000 to like 2004. I loved The Rock. I love Stone Cold. I love Triple H. I love all those guys. I really stopped watching when like the Spirit Squad was a thing, and I was just like, this is dumb. So I stopped watching it for a couple years. And then when CM Punk came through, by the way, I'm all for Punk coming back. I understand he has his problems, but I would love to see him back. CM Punk and The Rock got me back into wrestling. And then when The Rock left, I kind of stopped watching it. I was still following it, still keeping up with it, knew what was going on, even though I wasn't watching the actual program itself, thanks to the power of social media. And then lately, because of social media, probably about 2 years ago, I started watching again because I was like, this is pretty interesting. And it's been probably the best it's ever been, or at least been in the last 20 to 25 years, which has all helped to Triple H. They have so much talent now. They have, Roman Reigns, all this stuff. They have great baby faces. They have great heels. I've actually been watching it. I'm a wrestling fan, which is exactly why I'm nervous for somebody else, an outsider, to be involved in wrestling, because they might not understand the business like that. They might not understand how things operate. Yes, they own UFC, but UFC is a real professional fighting promotion. It's different. I just don't want something bad to happen to a very, very good product, because wrestling right now is in a boom period. It's probably the best it's been in a long, long time. And it hasn't even been 12 hours yet, but it just scares me that someone else has a say in it and they could fuck up what's going on right now between what Triple H is doing, between what Vince is doing. It could ruin things. Contracts get screwed up, people get laid off, people get screwed over, people don't want to work for certain people. Things change, and I just don't want to see that happen to something that I love, a product that I like to enjoy. But like I said, it's been 12 hours, so we won't know really if there's any difference at all. I mean, really, there's nothing we can do about it if things go bad, but you just hope for not. So hopefully that's what that is. It just keeps going. It keeps continuing to be the thing that it's doing. Triple H, just keep cooking as long as you're working there, and just have at it. We'll have to just wait and see, but until then, we'll all be watching. See you later.